Hey guys, this is Retro Pokemon Gaming. I know it has been a long time since you have seen me or anything, but today I'm back and ready to roll. And today I'm actually doing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. And today it's a what is it? It is actually a machine and Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. I was originally, it was originally just a straight Blue Eyes deck, but it's not really a lot of support for that card much anywhere that's affordable to me. But I have actually completed it, and I'm actually going to show y'all what cards that I use. This deck is not competitive. This is not, this is just me having fun. Leave it in the comments. What is your favorite type of Yu-Gi-Oh card? And let's get going. First, to start off, I have one copy of Chaos Dragon Revive there. It is, you can read on the thing, or if you can't read, I'm sorry. If you can't read it, I'm sorry. But this is a good dragon. It has the ability, if you banish like all my dark monsters, it'll, let me see, dark monsters. If you bounce only light monsters, special summon one monster in defense position. If you banish only dark monsters, special summon. You can special summon cards and stuff from your deck. Help you special summon, and that's how you can summon it, I think. Don't know, I haven't read these cards, so be patient. My next cards are 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon cards. And again, this is your boss monster. This is your main focus of the deck, really, but not really. It's some type of thing. I'm not an expert on Yu-Gi-Oh whatsoever, but I thought, I'm not an expert on making fajitas either, so I might not be an expert on this either, but you want 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, of course, in the deck, It's a good card to, you can't get around. It's 300 attack, 3,000 attack, and 25 defense. Then you want to run two Blue Eyes Alternative Dragons, because this one, if you have, it's basically another 2 sets of Blue Eyes. Basically, in the deck, if you have Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon and a Blue Eyes White Dragon on there, you can reveal it, and also you can special summon Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon onto the field. So that's the reason that I will have 2 of those. Going to the level 1 monsters. I have 1 copy of White Stone of Legend. Basically, when this goes into the graveyard, you can add one Blue Eyes White Dragon to your hand. Basically, when that goes to the graveyard, you can add it to your hand. Basically, and then I have two White Stone of the Ancients. I think you can, once per turn at the end phase, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your deck you can banish, you can activate the effect and stuff when it's sent to the graveyard, basically. Then, I am actually running one Protector with Blue Eyes and 1 Maiden with Eyes of Blue on there, and I'm also running two of Sage with Blue Eyes to Congress to use his ability on Whitestone of Legends or Ancients to get a monster out on the field pretty easily. That's it for the level 1s. Now on to the level 4 monsters. Now what I like to do is, you might be thinking, but Tommy, where's the machines? Where's the machines? I'll get to the machines in a minute. Give me a minute. So, my first level 4 monster is Lord of the Dick, or Lord of D, if you want to say. Lord of D, all monster dragons cannot be targeted by magic cards or trap cards or effect cards, on the field. So you cannot be affected by anything else. And also can't pronounce this name. This has the ability that you can tribute this, and you can actually, it counts as 2 tributes instead of 1. That's the only way I know what that is. Now my machines. I'm starting off with 1 X-head cannon, 1 Z metal tank, and 1 wide dragon head. And together they will make their fusion. But together, by themselves, machine monsters and stuff. One of them is just a regular monster, but 2 of them are union monsters, which is these guys. These guys can attach to a monster, and technically, if you attack that set monster, you can these cards actually can take the place of the monster they're equipped to. So yeah, that's pretty good in a deck, really. But really, it's to summon something a little bit bigger. My next level 4 monsters is, I got C Crushed Wyvern, B Buster Drake, and A Assist Core. Now these are basically my machines in the deck. They're both union monsters. They have basically the same tributes as the other cards. It's just they will be destroyed if you're equipped with them. But by themselves, they're nothing, but together they can combine into something bigger and stronger later on in the combos. Now that's all with the monsters for my main deck. Now talking about trap cards. The first card that I am actually going to showcase is Negate Attack. Now, Negate Attack is explanatory. It negates the attack that your opponent does to you. It's a good, gotcha bitch, basically. But, basically that's it. Nothing really special. My next card is Skill Drain. And I can pay 1,000 life points, and it affects all face-up monsters' effects are negated. So basically, if you have a card, if your opponent has a card on there with a pretty good effect, you can negate it on it, and it's a permanent trap card on the field. So yeah. My next card of my trap cards are the True Light. I got this in today. I don't know what it does. I gotta read it more, but True Light. And then I'm running 2 Ultimate Creature of Destruction. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, hey, if your monster is a Blue Eyes monster and is targeted, you can activate this, and this card will help it destroy the attacking card. So yeah, I believe that's the legit of it. And then my last trap card of My last trap card is XYZ Hyper Cannon, which I just got that in today, so I don't really know nothing about it. I really should have read these before I started making a YouTube video, but hey, you live, learn, and forget, you know? Actually, for a fact, I never won a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card thing, but I'm hoping that I can get some wins with this one, which I don't know, because I kind of suck at the game, but hey, you live, learn, and forget, you know? Next is my spells. And the first thing I am going to throw out is, let's see, is the Lord of D is pretty cool, but if you have his flute, you can actually summon two dragon type monsters to the field, I think. Yeah. And then I got Polarization. That also helps the Blue Eyes White Dragon to become something a little bit bigger along the lines. But just in case you don't have this, or this is already in the graveyard, you can use Dragon Mirror as the same. It's like a substitution. Like, yeah, Dragon Mirror can like banish the cards, the materials from the graveyard or the field to get the card that you desire from your extra deck. My next one is Ancient Rules. This can get a Blue Eyes or any level 8 monster out on the field, even first turn, if you desire that, you know. I'm running 3. I'm actually running 2 Melody of the Awakened Dragon. This can get you maybe dragon cards out on the field or in your hand quicker, and everything else you just have to say goodbye to one dragon or something. I don't know. Yeah. And then I'm actually using 2 of trade-ins. Trade-ins is basically you can take one level 8 monster and you can draw a card, which that's pretty cool, in my opinion. And then I'm running 1 Bingo Machingo. This can actually search out the Ultimate Dragon of Destruction. I only got 1 in there because I don't like multiple cards. Like, I don't like a lot of the same cards, but, you know, I'm a hypocrite. You just seen a couple of cards right there, but I don't, you know, don't care. It's my deck, not yours. And the second to last, I have Return of the Dragon Lords. Now, the Return of the Dragon Lords card actually is like a Monster Reborn, but if your monster is a dragon and it's defeated by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard and that'll negate that attack, or it will not leave the field. That's why I have 3 of them. I know that I just said I don't like 3 of anything, but I kind of like this card. Okay, my last 2 is Union Hanger, which to get those machine or my union monsters out on the field so I can, you know, combine them into bigger machines, and XYZ combined. I don't know in mine, just, you know. That is it for the main deck. For my extra deck, I have actually a pretty good assortment of cards, so bear with me. I am going to actually talk about my synchro summons. I only got 3 of them. I got 2 of Spirit of Dragon of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. That's that, and I got Ezrai's Silver Dragon, which, yeah, that's that's it for my synchros. I don't really. Okay, for my XC summons, I have actually number 30 for Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. I know that's a mouthful, but yeah. For my next XYZ summon, I have Galaxy Eyes Cyberger Dragon. And then for my next card, I got Galaxy Eyes Cyber Blade Dragon. And for my last XYZ summon, Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Pluton Dragon. Which I like this one a lot. It is actually, I think it's my third strongest card in the deck. I don't really know, but I gotta see. Just gotta see. Okay, that's like, we're almost done here. Hold on to your buttons. Now my fusion summons. You may think, but Tommy, you only have one polymerization. Well, yeah. The reason I only have one polymerization in there is I just need one for one fusion, and that is the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is, I think it's my strongest card in the. It's basically my boss monster in the deck. I think it's my strongest monster in the deck. I've been wanting to get Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, but I like this one because it's the OG. Okay, so for the next, this is the last dragon of my deck. I got Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. This one does not need a polymerization. You can just fusion summon it, and there you go. Now that's, oh shit. Cut. And now for the last bit of my deck. I will go into this last bit of it. So, first of all, these three cards are, this is just what if scenarios. Like, I got XYZ Tank Dragon. That's when you have XY Dragon Head, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank on the field. You can banish these, and you can create this dragon. Then, vice versa, you can have XY Dragon Cannon. That's the fusion of Dragon Head and X Cannon Head. Yes. And then another one is XZ Tank Cannon, which this is basically Head Cannon and Z Metal Tank combined into these. I just like these different combinations, but they're not the strongest combinations, but they have good effects. Next three is my last three. First, I have XYZ Dragon Cannon. This is like all three those monsters. You have X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank. You banish them, and then you create this monster. It's basically, it's not the strongest fusion, but I'll show you what's next. Next is ABC Dragon Buster. Now, this card is pretty powerful on its own. This is when you have A, Assist Core, B, Burst Drake, and Sea Crush Wyvern. You banish those, and you get ABC Dragon Buster. Now you may think, is it possible for these two to combine? And yes, these two can combine into A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon. This is a 4,000. This is my second most powerful card in the deck. It has an effect, and it's like a Megazord type thing. That's why I like it so much. So that's it for my profile. Tell me where I went wrong, and tell me what I did wrong. So I'll see you next time. Stay retro.